Hello everybody. And welcome to World War III, but it's about Roblox and it's about the Roblox oof sound. So basically, stuff went down. Now, this guy, Tommy Tarkala, or however you say his name, I actually have no idea. Really hard to pronounce, not gonna lie. But yeah, this guy is apparently receiving hate and even death threats because Roblox illegally took their work, and obviously kids or, people who are not educated on this will, hate on him, etc. just because they want the oof sound. So Tommy basically typed a whole bunch of stuff about this situation, and I'm basically just gonna summarize it because I don't want to read all these tweets. I just find that to be extremely boring. I don't watch videos that people just retweets. He basically just says inside of the first paragraph, hey, I'm getting hate and even death threats because of this, and it's terrible that companies who just steal other people's stuff without permission have so many people supporting them. And he actually revealed that he has offered Roblox to purchase the oof sound and gave him obviously a price that they have to pay if they want the oof sound, and Roblox said no, and Roblox actually told this guy that they don't owe him anything or any money just because they got his sound off of an illegal website 15 years ago. And of course he said he's going to take this to court. So, and he's also going to be making a video about this on his own, I'm guessing on his channel. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you about that video whenever it comes out. Basically just summarizes it up and says, this is an excellent teaching moment. Just don't take stuff that isn't yours off the internet because it's not free. And he also reveals that he wasn't talking about this earlier because he was hoping that Roblox would do the right thing and just buy it. Obviously they did not. So now, why didn't Roblox just buy them? Well, obviously they made the choice to say, no, we don't owe you anything, and just to settle it in court. You might be asking, hey, that's a really dumb idea. This is just a cut and dry case. Obviously Roblox isn't wrong. Well, that's where the lines kind of aren't black and white. Well, Roblox is obviously guilty. They should have bought it. However, with Roblox not buying it, they're going to either pay him a lot less money or Roblox is going to win the case, just because of the fact that Roblox obviously has some extremely good lawyers, and with an extremely good lawyer on a case, they can find extreme loopholes, etc. for Roblox, and therefore Roblox will have to either pay a lot less, like I said before, or they'll just win it and not have to pay anything. And Kinokin actually talked about this. I'll go ahead and summarize his tweets also. And he just says basically the exact same things I just said. Roblox should obviously buy it. And he also says that it's a very cut and dry case. Roblox would lose its basic copyright. But I just don't think that, because Roblox is like $1 billion company. I just don't think that they're going to have to pay him the exact amount that he wanted. I feel like the court's going to decide because of how many lawyers they have, etc., that can persuade the judge or whoever is on this case, or whether it's the jury or something, and they're going to be able to persuade them to be inside of Roblox's favor, as this was 15 years ago. And I'm not saying that Roblox is completely untouchable, obviously they're not, but billion-dollar companies don't really lose lawsuits that often, and that's why it's so publicized when they do. It's really unfair, but usually these companies are somewhat untouchable and do get biased treatment towards them in their favor. And Kinokin also went to say that he actually went out of his way to find like 2 lawyers about the situation, and he of course gave him the context to everything. And Roblox is of course legally wrong, so unless they have some really good lawyers, which of course they will have because they're $1 billion company, it will be extremely hard to defend because obviously they are in the wrong. But that does not mean it's not possible, knowing a whole bunch of loopholes, etc. And Creepcraft went on to say, the honest situation is, if Roblox was a YouTuber, we'd all be copyright striking them for using our content and making money off it without permission. And of course, we all are somewhat heartless business sharks in that case. And especially companies like Roblox. They don't care very much. They just want to win. And they must be extremely confident, because any normal person would have bought the sound because they wouldn't risk it in court. But Roblox obviously has some pretty confident lawyers and some pretty good lawyers if they're willing to risk this. And me and Skirmix, Nathan, whatever you know him as, me and him kind of got into a little Twitter debate, and he basically completely agrees with Tommy on the situation. And I'm not sure why, considering we don't really know how much he was requesting. He could be requesting an extremely high amount, and we just don't know. So we don't really know the full context of the situation, but we know enough of it to think that Roblox might win because of the lawyers. And, of course, who knows? Maybe if it was lower, they would have compensated him. But of course, they said that they don't owe him anything. So Nathrix basically thinks that Roblox would get sued more money than if they would have just bought the sound, which I don't think is the case, because usually with these huge companies, they have to pay extremely low amount compared to what they were originally sued for. That's just how it is. It just goes down. And Nathrix doesn't think a better lawyer helps you, apparently. He doesn't think somebody with a decade of experience will do better than a person with 1 year of experience, or, you know, the minimum. I'm not sure why, because I think it would be pretty obvious that if you have a better lawyer, you have a better chance of winning the case, even if you are guilty. I guess Nathrix just can't see that. But yeah, we'll definitely see how this plays. This is definitely going to be an extremely interesting court case. And in the end, let's just see how this plays out. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Big companies have gotten sued successfully, but who knows? Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, turn notifications, follow me on Twitter. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you like this video so more people know about this and can express their opinions down below in the comments section. And goodbye.
Got my eyes on a computer screen, trying to work my digits in. I fidget with my lettering, but never with my sentences. I pause and check the clock, and it appears at 6 a.m. again. Another night wasted or another day finished, and my mind is steady running in place. I don't want to fall asleep, cause I got so much to say, but I don't want to stay awake and keep exhaustion at bay.